I'll be showing 8 new features in PowerPoint. This includes Copilot Agent Mode, now known as Editing Mode, which is generally available, updates for PowerPoint Desktop and the web. So let's get started. I'm here in PowerPoint Desktop, and the first feature I'm going to show is creating a whole deck with Copilot. Now the Copilot button is moving to the lower right here, and I click this and it opens up the Copilot pane. It used to be called Agent Mode. It's been renamed to Editing Mode, which is a little more intuitive. And I can choose editing or chat. Now this is going to allow me to build the deck. Instead of just chatting, we're going to build the deck from scratch. So I'm going to describe what I want, create a presentation about, and I'm going to pull in a document and a spreadsheet to ground it off of. So let's hit plus, and I'm going to choose Java Fiber Core Value Prop and Java Sales Data. And I will just hit send. Now Copilot's going to ask me a few clarifying questions, and I'll make this a little bit wider. It's getting source documents, reviewing their content. Okay, it found a few more related Java core documents. Great, let's use all these as well. So who's the primary audience for this presentation? We're going to say executive leadership. How many slides would you like? We're going to keep it more concise, hitting the key points, but you could do more detailed or comprehensive, or you could customize it right here, but I'll just choose 6 to 8. And the primary focus, we're going to say value prop plus sales data. Great, let's confirm. And what type of visual direction? Warm slate and copper. That one sounds nice. You could also enter your own options, and you can also add in your own brand internal material as well. Let's hit confirm. Okay, so it built a 7-slide executive briefing on the document and the spreadsheet that I added. Let's look through the deck. Very nice style. It's looking good. Now, obviously, you want to double check your information to make sure it's accurate with the information that you gave it. But it's a really nice start. Now it says it could refine a few things. It could add speaker notes, add additional slides covering customer case studies or pipeline details, etc. And then it also has the sources right here if you want to drill into those sources. And you can also change the models. If you drop this down, there's actually lots of different models that you can choose from. So editing mode is fully rolled out, and a note, you do need the Copilot subscription to get this feature. The second new feature is AI-powered image editing. So I've got an image here of Bill Lumberg from Office Space. I'll select it, choose picture format, and then go to edit picture. This pulls up the new AI-powered edit picturing. So I've got enhance, background, select area, and text. Let's choose enhance. And first up, I might say upscale. So it's going to improve the resolution. Okay, let's take a look. I can actually compare back and forth. There's the old one. There's the new one. Ooh, that looks really nice. I'm going to hit accept. Now I might choose background. Let's say I want to remove the background here. Hey, remove the background pretty nicely. If I don't want that, I can hit undo. I can also add some text. I've got a few different options to choose from. Maybe I'll choose this one right here. And it puts the text on the screen. I can rotate it. I can update it. Yeah. So you've got some nice options there. We'll just delete that. The last one I'll show is under Enhance. You can choose Effects, and there's a few different fun effects. I'm going to choose Scatter. And now you've got that scatter effect applied right off of Lumberg's shirt and hair. And I'll hit Save. And now I've updated my image. The third new feature is improved placeholder icons when you have a slide like this. So right here, this makes it really easy in the center area to add content. So if I click here, I have some options. I can upload images from device, search on the web, stock images. So you can very quickly access some of the image things. So you've got all these right here. Other options are video. This can insert a video. I can add a table. So lots of options for inserting different types of things directly from a single click on that slide, even a cameo. The fourth new feature is improved pens in Draw tab. So I'll go to the Draw tab here, and I'm going to choose Add, and I've got Fountain Pen and Brush Pen. I will choose Brush Pen, and it adds a new pen, and I can choose the thickness, and let's say I want to make nice brush strokes. That's really nice. I can also add a fountain pen, and I'll keep this one blue. We'll make it nice and thick. So now you can see it kind of looks like a fountain pen as I'm doing my beautiful name right there. You also have spots to add even more pens across the board. So I can add many more pens as in the past. It used to be more limited. So you can add a ton of pens. You can drag these around. So a lot of improved drawing and pen tools to play with. Related to that, also enhance shapes has been added. So let's say I have a pen here and I'm just going to draw kind of an ugly circle. If I hold it, it makes it into a nice circle. If I want to make a square, again, I'm kind of drawing an ugly square. It makes it there. I can make a triangle and hold. I can even make a star and it will auto shape, make it into a nice star. There we go. The sixth new feature is improved auto alt text with AI generation. I've got an image here and it doesn't have any alt text. So someone maybe who has vision issues couldn't be able to see what's happening. I will go to the review tab and choose check accessibility. And it'll automatically identify there's missing alt text. That's for alternative text. If I click here, I can now say generate description and AI is going to give it a really nice description. There we go, photograph of a modern office workspace featuring a desktop computer displaying various data visualizations including pie charts, etc. Even describes the mouse and the window in the background, so really nice alt text. Similarly, I've got my red stapler here. It says missing alt text. If I go here, say generate description, photograph of a red stapler placed on a solid bright red background, etc. So the alt text generation has been dramatically improved so you can very quickly make your PowerPoint decks more inclusive. The seventh new feature is trim video in PowerPoint for the web. This existed in desktop, but now it is available in the web as well. I've got a video right here and I want to trim it down to make it a little bit shorter. I've selected the video and I'll choose trim video. This is the web version of the trim video dialog. So currently it's 5 minutes and 25 seconds long. I can grab here and say, you know what, I want to make it much shorter, have it start right here. I'm going to shorten that part. You can see that the start and end times move. I could nudge that forward or backward or play, but I'll just hit trim. So now I'll hit play. And now it's only 1 minute and 40 seconds long and it's much shorter. The eighth new feature is also in PowerPoint for the web, and it's an improved animation pane. I've got a slide here with an image and some text. I'll go to animations and I will choose animation pane. This opens up the new animation pane. Now, right now it has fade with previous, so the text will fade in. But let's say I'll delete this right here. And I want to select the image and I'll click add. I've got some nice visually easy to distinguish options for the placeholders. I'm going to choose more animation. So maybe I want to have this rise up. Great. I could choose on click, the duration, the delay. So nice laid out there. I'm going to click over here and I'm going to choose add for animations as well. In this case, I will just choose fade. So I've quickly added a couple of different animations here. Now I'll go to slideshow and choose from current slide. So now I'll click and the stapler appears. I'll click again and then the fade on the title of that slide. So some simple animations, but the new animation pane makes it really easy to add and tweak your different animations in PowerPoint for the web. If you want to keep up with all the latest Microsoft updates and tips and tricks, subscribe to my channel and then just ring the bell so you get all the latest videos that I post.